What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Remember, before we get to those pitches, hit that subscribe button. Join Ninja Nation. And now, without further ado, here are my filthiest pitches of the day. I'm going to start with Gerrit Cole, who had 7 Ks in 5 innings. He did give up 5 runs, but honestly, he pitched well. 3 of those runs were earned, and 3 were actually scored as inherited runners after he left the game. Cole showcased his upper 90s fastballs, his vicious knuckle curves, getting a 50% whiff rate on them, and he got this sword on a knuckle curve, but also featured his slider a ton. In fact, he threw 30 sliders over the first 4 innings, which was the most ever in his career, according to Codified Baseball. He had a 43% whiff rate on that slider, and heck, even the umpire whiffed on this one. I'm going to skip the Phillies and Padres starters because they only got 2 outs and gave up 7 earned runs. So my filthiest starter of the day was Cristian Javier. Javier was absolutely brilliant, going 5 1/3 scoreless innings, giving up only 1 hit, and had 5 Ks. He relied mostly on his sliders and invisible fastball. I call it an invisible because even the umpires sometimes can't see it. I mean, how do you miss that? During the regular season, opponents only hit 121 against Javier's slider and 183 against his fastball. And he dominated Yankees hitters all day with them. Here's an overlay of that fastball and slider combo to Stanton, and you can see how well he repeats his mechanics and how tough this is to pick up. As you see, Stanton thinks he's swinging at a fastball, but gets the slider instead and is way out in front. Same thing here with this fastball and slider combo to Judge. Javier repeats his mechanics perfectly, and those pitches track to the plate. But that slider veers away, getting the swinging K. Wow, that rhymed. I also was very impressed by Game 4 starter Lance McCullers. He's basically a human water gun. Pew, pew. Although he also could be practicing for baseball's version of the Squid Game. Now onto my filthiest relievers. Miguel Castro had this nasty 2-seamer and slider. Nick Martinez had his fastball, wicked curveball, and filthy changeup working. Connor Brogdon had this sick changeup. Andrew Bellotti had this fastball and changeup. Zach Eflin had this dirty curveball. Bryan Abreu had this vicious slider and then crushed Josh Donaldson, getting the sword and the bend the knee with this 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Ryne Stanek K'd the side and got progressively more demonstrative after each K. I love it. But my filthiest pitches from a reliever yesterday were these David Robertson knuckle curves. Just nasty stuff. And now, my pitching ninja moment of zen. The Sultan of SWAT, Babe Ruth, was cheering on the Yankees last night, and he looks great for 127 years old. What is up, Ninja Nation? My picks of the day today are a 4-leg parlay. First, I'm going to start with Zach Wheeler for 5 Ks or more, and take Yu Darvish for 6 Ks or more. And then I'm going to take a same-game parlay of Lance McCullers for 6 Ks or more, and Nestor Cortez for 4 Ks or more. I'm looking forward to a great day of pitching. What would your picks of the day be?